Lucy Marie Claire. Thank you for subscribing, guys. Thank you for sharing, liking, commenting on my videos. And it has been a while. I hope to awaken your consciousness. I just forgot that part. But guys, yeah, thank you for tuning in. And if you're new to my channel is just about self-love, self-empowerment, self-investment, and I just hope, you know, to share my learnings during my journey as well of self-discovery and self-love. It's all about, you know, living your higher purpose and just being the best version of yourself. So welcome, guys. Just to also say that I have started a second channel, and it is solely focused on nutrition, wellness, and fitness. Please do check it out. It's Throne Nutrition, and it really elevates the you know, the perception around wellness and fitness, guys, which is so important to self-growth as well. So welcome, guys. Today's topic centers around the difference between people that lead and people that actually bleed. In other words, the difference between successful people and not so successful people. The people, you know, the difference also is, well, the aim is to give you recommendations really in terms of how to better or improve your progress in life, because no one really wants to stay in a position of stagnancy, right? So I have written a couple of notes that I will be looking to, and the following really are the differences or the pointers that I've highlighted that actually make a difference, that make the distinction between people that actually make it in life and people that are constantly in the low, in the valleys. And I'm not saying that situations in life don't warrant that, but I think, you know, the whole purpose of me talking to you right now is to help you through what I've learned and my observations. I do a lot of research, and really I have seen an improvement in my life since I've executed these steps, right? The first thing I want to talk about is identity, knowing who you are. A subtle, or should I don't even want to say a subtle, a clear difference between people who succeed and not relates to them knowing their identity. People that succeed or are successful know exactly who they are. They know their identity, guys. And I'm not talking about identity in faith, in religion. I'm talking about knowing that you are placed on this earth with a purpose to fulfill during your time of existence. And guys, living versus existence should also be really thought about when we talk about, you know, your existence. When we talk about your existence, it means you are here, you are placed here, whether you are doing justice to the purpose that you were created for or not is really irrelevant. But we want to talk about living and thriving and you know, living your life to align with purpose. There's a difference. So you could be existing and just, you know, just breathing and doing absolutely nothing and not thriving, but you know, you're constantly striving for the mark. So it's very important to understand who you are. Those that succeed are not shaken. They know exactly why they are placed on earth, why they have been brought to this planet, and they will do everything to protect that identity. They will not be shunned by social media. They will not allow friends or family let them know their identity. I've said this so many times that if you do not tell the world who you are, it surely will tell you who you are. So it's important that you know and stand for who you are regardless. You know, it's so important to be authentic and stay in your truth and know that you are unstoppable, you are unbreakable, you are unshakable. And when you do something knowing that you are royalty, you are special, you are unique, you are bound to succeed. So it's important to understand who you are in the greater scheme of things, right? So it's very important. Those that don't know who they are easily swayed by social media, easily doubt themselves. So it's important to ground yourself in what you consider your identity. Are you a lion? Are you a sheep? Are you a follower? Are you a leader? Are you one to sit back and look at what somebody else is doing and mimic somebody's identity? Or you are quite comfortable in your skin to raise up and be who you want to be? Those are the I think that is the most important thing. Know who you are. It's important because it determines whether you succeed or not. The second point is those that succeed understand the why. So people who are successful and go through, great giants and legends of this earth that have walked through this planet, and you will understand that they know the why. They understand why they are here. Not only why they are here, but why they do certain things, why there's certain protocols in place, why they are inspiring to be this person. Whatever they do is really linked to the why. You will never find a successful person that just does stuff just for the sake of it, or just befriends people just for the sake of it. You need to understand the why. And the why is so important, because if it does not align to your value tree, what matters to you, what aligns to purpose, then there is a problem. You need to understand, if in a setup of friendship, why are you friends with this person? Yes, love should be the center of it all. It should be the anchor. But why? If your relationship with certain people brings anger and turmoil, does it align with your value tree, your value structure? You need to ask yourself every little thing you do. Ask why you are doing it. Ask why you are involved in certain projects. Ask yourself why it is that you are spending so much time. For example, I recently discovered that I have such a high screen time on social media. And aside the fact that I have to push my hustle on social media, but there are times where I loiter on Facebook or on WhatsApp. And sometimes, I needed to get to a point where I ask myself why I'm doing that. What benefit is it to hang around people's social profiles and stuff like that. So it's very important to understand the why. Just don't do stuff because you just have to do that. Don't spend time you cannot redeem. So be cautious with how you spend your time. Ask yourself why. What is the output? Does it align with my value structure? I'm gonna really move fast because I don't want this video to be longer than 10 minutes. So the third differentiator between successful people and non-successful people is that successful people are intentional. Successful people are intentional with their day, with their lives. They're intentional with their goals. So when I say intentional, is you have a vision. You have a vision and you know exactly what you want. And it does not only end there, but you are going to get it by all means. So you wake up intentionally seeking to do something to fulfill a desire. You do it. So in other words, when I talk about being intentional, it starts with your day. You can make your day intentional in that you wake up in the morning and actually write down a to-do list. Be intentional about how your day is gonna go. Be intentional about the relationships you cultivate. Be intentional around your exercise regimen. Be intentional around creating your day, your diet, how your day goes. So generally speaking, you need to actually, for me, it means write down on a piece of paper what you want to achieve and intend to do something, and let it be planted in your heart to do it. Have a vision board. There are so many tools that you can look at. The calendar behind me, that is intent right there. I intend to do certain things and I must do it. So intention and desire, I must say, will cultivate the results you want. So successful people know exactly what they will be doing in a day. They know exactly what they're going to be doing in a month or a year. Make no mistake, they are intentional about life. When I befriend someone, I am intentional I want this relationship because, and I have the desire. And that leads me to saying that being intentional coupled with desire equals to such a beautiful output. It is not wasted. It is something you would be proud of at the end of the day, whether it's a project, whether it's a personal relationship. You honestly have to be intentional. Gone are those days where you will just, impromptu everything. Like, I'm just gonna rock up there and not plan anything. You have to plan, guys. That guarantees you results. The fourth one is that the difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is that they progress in life. And they progress because they take cognizance, or they take the time to measure progress. They can see that there is some sort of improvement in every aspect of their lives. You know why that happens? They progress because they are not watching somebody else's life. They are not watching somebody else's progress. Because what happens is when you focus on somebody else's life, where they are in their journey, it distracts you from your own life. So you end up not progressing, because guess what? I am looking at Kanyisa's progress instead of looking at my roadmap and sticking to it and sticking to my lane. So that is a problem. That is the differentiator. People who don't progress in life are people who will never be successful. Whereas people that progress in life are focused on their own life. They do not compete with anyone. They just move on, focusing on their little roadmap. So that's the difference. People who don't progress are never successful. The fifth one is that people who are successful have a clear morning routine, guys. A very concise morning routine. Show me somebody that is successful on this planet that does not have a morning routine. And I'm saying this because ever since I, cultivated or adopted this lifestyle of having, being intentional in the morning, creating a routine for my morning, guys, life has been blessed. I'm not going to lie. So when I talk about a morning routine, I am saying to you that successful people don't wake up at the sound of the alarm, jump and hit the bathroom, and successful people don't do that. Unsuccessful people will jump off the bed, sometimes not prepare the bed, just jump off, whether you have a helper or not. You don't just jump off and just enter into the day. There's class to this. Guys, you have to have a morning routine. When you wake up in the morning, first of all, you have to prepare your bed. There is chi or energy that is released from the moment you step out of that bed. Prepare your bed. That's kind of causes an impact to your day, because you are leaving your resting space made up, meaning you are sending signals. I'm sorry, there's an aeroplane moving across, but you are literally moving away from your resting place in a state that says, I am ready to enter another realm of consciousness, right? And guys, after that, it does not end there. You go and work on your mindset. You go and adjust the collective energy out there in the environment. You go and settle your spirit, because you are at that state where you are a creative being. It's so important, guys, to get out there. And I'm not asking you to be a monk, a nun, or whatever, or a yogi and start meditating. I meditate, I pray, but I want you to just silence your spirit and just get into that state of control and visualizing what your day will be like. Stabilizing your emotions and just be prepared for the day. So it's about centering yourself and making sure you are in cohesion with the environment, the energy, the collective energy. When you are done with that, then you can have your body time. Remember now, the meditation, the prayer was about your spirit and soul. Now you are going to look after your body. You are going to work out. Even if it's 5 minutes, you are going to do some sort of mobility and agility, right? For your body to be strong. So that's where your workout comes in. So when you are done with that, then you can easily go into the shower and do your thing, and always smell good, look good, and then do whatever business you have for the day. But you don't just abruptly just wake up and boom, bam, universe, I'm here. No, you don't do that. Successful people have an a certain approach of entering and creating their day. They're in control of their mornings. When you are in control of your mornings, your day goes by expectantly well. But when you are not, then you get or encounter many surprises, guys, along the way, and you are not emotionally ready or physically ready. So, guys, that is the trick. I have a personal morning routine, and it works beautifully because I create my day and I know exactly what will happen. If there are instances where there is surprises, I know how to respond and not react because I've worked on my mental state and my spirit. So, guys, having said all that, there is a difference between successful people and unsuccessful people. In order for you to be successful, go through those pointers. And I know that this doesn't happen overnight. It does take time, but take control of your life. And I hope I did awaken your consciousness just a tiny little bit. I love you so much. Check out my Throne Nutrition website as well as the YouTube channel. I love you. Namaste. God bless you. I hope to see you soon. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my channel, guys. Let's get to 2K subscribers. I love you all.